This is the story of the Gingerbread Man, starring the Gingerbread Man, Santa, Mrs. Claus, reindeer, a polar bear, an elf, and me, your narrator. One snowy day in the North Pole, Mrs. Claus decided to make a gingerbread man. Oh, I want to eat this gingerbread man. He looks so good. Suddenly, the gingerbread man jumped off the cookie sheet and ran out the door. Ah, what's going on? This gingerbread man is running away. Bye-bye, I'm running away. You can't catch me. Mrs. Claus ran after the gingerbread man. I'm too fast for trying to catch me if you can. The gingerbread man and Mrs. Claus ran past Santa's workshop. Santa saw them running by and wondered what was going on. Why is Mrs. Claus chasing a gingerbread man? I bet I can find him. The gingerbread man saw that Santa had joined the chase. I'm too fast, but try and catch me if you can. Now Santa and Mrs. Claus were both chasing the gingerbread man. A reindeer, who had been playing games in the snow, saw the three of them heading towards him. Wow, that gingerbread man is running very fast. I don't think Santa or Mrs. Claus can catch him, but I can. The reindeer also joined the chase. You think you're fast, but I'm faster. Catch me if you can. Now the gingerbread man and Mrs. Claus were all chasing the gingerbread man. They passed him off on his way back to the workshop. That gingerbread man is sure fast. Nobody can catch him. Maybe I run very fast. You would make me out of So the elf also started running after the gingerbread man. None of you as fast as me. Catch me if you can. The gingerbread man was running so fast that soon he was far ahead of the elf, the reindeer, Santa, and Mrs. Claus. He turned around a corner and suddenly there was a huge mountain of snow in front of him. There was no way he could get over it. He was stuck. After a few minutes, the old polar bear came by. Hello, gingerbread man. What are you doing? I'm running away from an elf, a reindeer, Santa, and Mrs. Claus. They were far behind me, but now that I'm stuck at the snowland, they're going to catch up and eat me. I could help you get over Snow Mountain. Really? Oh, yes. Just jump on the back and I'll climb over. What a great idea. The gingerbread man jumped on the polar bear's back, but after a few minutes, the polar bear started sinking into the snow and the gingerbread man was getting wet. Jump on my back so you can stay dry. Okay, this is better. But again, after a few minutes, the polar bear kept sinking into the snow and the gingerbread man was getting wet again. Jump hard on my shoulder so you could stay dry. Okay, this is better. But again, the polar bear kept sinking into the snow and after a few minutes,